How is everybody? Okay, we see the ferry landing signs ahead. We're here on Ferry Road in Galveston, Texas. And we are almost to the point where we are going to reach the ferry boat, which takes us from Galveston Island here to the Bolivar Peninsula. So we will be there momentarily at the entrance. Okay, we're coming up on the ferry boat entrance here. So this is going to be really, really fun and exciting to get to ride this boat here. So it looks like what you do is you drive up to one of these little checkpoints here, and you wait in line to be loaded up on it. So see, he's directing me to through one of the lanes here, and I guess we're gonna have to wait behind other.
In 600 feet, take the ferry.
So we are actually waiting in lane 6 here, and I guess when the boat arrives back around to this, we're gonna drive up.
Take the ferry.
Okay, so we're here waiting in line on Ferry Drive right here at the entrance to the ferry boat. We're just waiting for it to return back from the Bolivar Peninsula, and we're entering through the Galveston Island side. And if you can see way in the back over there, there's other ferry ships that they're not using at the moment. So we are in Galveston, Texas. It's a very beautiful sunny day, clear sky, and we are waiting to enter the ferry boat so it can take us across the harbor to Bolivar Peninsula. Okay, we got the security guy coming out, walking around, make sure everything's okay before we enter. Okay, so it looks like the boat now is actually docking. So the one we're going to be using is called the Robert C. Lanier. So momentarily we will all be loading up on there. Okay, so what they do is they let all the other cars that are on it unload first, that are coming to Galveston Island from Bolivar Peninsula. And then when every one of those vehicles exit, then we're going to be the ones to load up on it so we can be carried across. So this is how the process works. Ferry arrives first from the other side, and then it unloads all those passengers, and then they'll let us know when we can drive up on there. Looks like they're doing some heavy construction right now in the over here next to the lanes, the entrance lanes. That's why everything is gated up with all these heavy-duty work vehicles inside the gate over here. Okay, now we're driving up onto the ferry boat. So I don't know how many cars exactly it holds, but I've seen at least 20 to 30 cars get up on there ahead of me. So this is how it works. And the ferry boat looks quite large if it can hold this many vehicles. Alright, so now that we're on the ferry boat, we're going to get out and we're going to take a tour upstairs of the restrooms and vending machines and whatnot before we look over the deck and take a good view of the water. Alright, we're fixing to go upstairs to the restrooms and to look out the upper deck windows. Okay, so we're going up the steps. Okay, we're up on the higher deck right now, where they have benches where you can sit down. The ferry boat is kind of rocking a little bit. But look at all the massive ships out there. All types of big yachts and oil tankers. So this is a view from the upper deck here on the ferry boat going from Galveston Island to Bolivar Peninsula. Okay, so now the ferry boat is fixing to stop on the other side. We're fixing to dock and unload here at the Bolivar Peninsula. Okay, now we're all getting off the ferry boat one by one. Okay, so now we're driving off. It was a fun ride, probably about 20 minutes. And we're now at the Bolivar Peninsula, folks. And that's how the ferry process works. So we get off onto the highway here, and it looks like that other crowd of cars are waiting to load the ferry boat next. And this is what the peninsula looks like. So it looks like there's just a lot more trees and grassland out here. There's not really any businesses or any neighborhoods right when you get off the boat and enter the onto the land here. So perhaps we'll see all that further out when we drive further down the peninsula here. But I hope you enjoyed the ferry boat ride. Please subscribe and we will see you again.